Hey everybody, I'm going to do a 10-minute stretch series that you can do in a really small space. All right, so we're going to start lying on our back. So we're going to start with your knees pulled in towards your chest, lying down on your back. And just hug those knees right into your chest. You can rock side to side, just massaging that sacrum. And then you're gonna let those legs just fall over to one side of your body and do little spinal twists. So I'm gonna let my legs fall to one side. My arm is gonna be extended out, arm out towards the other side of the room, and just giving yourself a nice little twist, feeling that rotation, that lumbar, the lower back, just getting a nice deep stretch. And then exhale, pull the knees back in. And let them fall over the other direction. I'm just gonna move this way. And so you wanna drop the opposite shoulder. Let that shoulder fall to the ground. You can place your left hand on the outside of your right knee and just let that knee just pull over so you get a nice big twist through the side body. And then back through center. Now we're just gonna take a little roll up and back just a few times. Just massaging your back. Inhale, exhale, roll. And then all the way up, seated. We're gonna stretch the legs long in front of you. So with your hands, you can kind of pull the cushion part of the butt away so your sits bones are nice and heavy in the floor or in the mat. And you're gonna create a nice long spine here. So think of pulling the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Lengthen the spine, lift the arms nice and tall. And then on that exhale, we're gonna take another rotation. So you're gonna pull your left knee in, take your right arm, just let it fly flat to the outside of your leg, and just dropping your left shoulder and twist it out. And then exhale back in. Take it again, big inhale, arm to the ceiling. And then exhale, rotate. Back to center. So I'm just mirroring you. So you're gonna extend your left leg long. You're gonna pull that left arm up to the ceiling with your right knee bent, and the other side, just taking that twist. Think of lifting up and then twisting versus just pulling across. So think of nice long back against, like you're against a wall, and then twist. And then back through center. So we're gonna come onto our hands and knees in a quadruped position. So hands and knees, my hands are right under my shoulders, my knees are right under my hips. And we're gonna start to just let those hips kind of move side to side. So pulling to the left shoulder, and then to the right. Feel it's kind of in the waist as you let your hips, like it's just like slicing side to side. And then find your center, pressing down into the floor with all 4 corners of your hands, or 5 corners of your hands. Exhale, round the spine, little cat-cow, lift. And letting it go. Lifting the chest. Keep the neck long, so you don't want to pull here at the neck. You want to keep the chin kind of neutral. Exhale, round. And lift. Inhale, round. Exhale, back. And then find your neutral spine. And you're gonna place that right hand underneath, weaving underneath your side. So you're creating a nice little twist, little rotation that way. So letting your shoulder kind of melt onto the floor. Feeling the shoulder in the back. And then back through center. Other side, weaving the arm under. Back through center, and we're gonna press into a down dog. So you're gonna take the weight off of your knees, up into the feet, shift your heels back, send the arms forward and let your tailbone stretch up towards the ceiling. In this position, we're gonna take that right leg up, nice and high, bend the knee, and let the leg just fall over, feel that hip open. Try to keep yourself center as opposed to letting your leg fall over like that. You want to keep the weight center, just letting, almost like someone's pulling your toes. And then place that down. And other side, stretching that leg up, letting the leg fall up and over. And then back through center. And just walk it out. So heel lift, heel lower, heel lift, and lower. And then we're gonna swing that right leg through for a little half pigeon, letting the leg come in front, back leg straight if you can. And if this feels like enough for you, cool. If not, you can walk your hands down and let your chest just fall over that front leg. And just take a moment to breathe into that right glute. If your body is kind of leaning over to this side, you're not gonna get as much out of it, so try to keep yourself center right over that front leg. And then placing those hands down, lift the chest. Go ahead and take that leg up and back. You can press back into that down dog again. And another leg, sweep it through. So if you are more flexible, you can pull the leg all the way in front so that your knee and your heel are in the same line. If not, you can pull it a little closer to your body, wherever it goes. Back leg is long, lift that chest, and then if you can, walking the hands down. Feel that opposite glute. And then slowly press up into your hands. Down dog one more time. Stretch those hips up and back, fingertips forward. And start to roll. It's like a waterfall, rolling through the upper back. Into almost like a plank position. Bend your knees. Then we're gonna do a little neck and back. So you're gonna interlace your hands. Place them right the back of the head. And you're just gonna pull down and forward. You can rock a little if you want to move side to side. And then you're going to place your left arm down on the ground. Walk those fingertips out. Reach the right arm up and over, and you're going to feel a nice stretch along the whole side. So it's my hips are being pulled one way, and then my arm is stretching up and over. And then walk those fingertips all the way in front of you, like a little child's pose, sitting those hips over the heels, and then walking the hands all the way out the other way. So now your right hand is all the way out. Your left arm is up and over, whoops, and pull. So I'm sending my right glute back, or on your side to be your left, and letting my fingertips be pulled like someone's pulling me towards the couch. And slowly coming back through center. Because we have a lot of tension right now in our shoulders and stuff, let's interlace the hands behind your head. And you're gonna just pull the shoulder blades back. And then you're gonna let your head just kind of roll down your spine, so chin kind of falls down to your chest, rolling down your back. And as your crown of your head falls to the floor, lift those arms up and over. You can move in this position. Sometimes I like to let the arms kind of fall one way, other way. And then slowly letting those arms release down to the ground, unwinding your spine. And then roll those shoulder blades, shoulders back and down, and the other way. Good work. I'll do a few more stretch series. That's a short one, but hope you got a lot out of it.